Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. The city of Leavenworth may soon adopt a multifamily housing tax exemption. That's a tax strategy designed to lure apartment developments to communities that need them. A sculpture dedication ceremony will remember a former Wenatchee Valley College at OMAC professor this week. And other than a slight chance for rain on Wednesday, we will have a mostly sunny and mild weather week ahead. The dramatic highway shooting that closed Highway 17 through Moses Lake last week has escalated to a murder case after one of the victims died in medical care. 18-year-old Dominic Hernandez died less than a day after the gunfire broke out November 5th near the highway intersection with Grape Drive. His passenger was wounded in the shoulder and his Ford Focus rolled after that shooting. 20-year-old Sergio Higuera allegedly told police the occupants of the other car displayed a handgun and he opened fire in self-defense. Higuera is now charged with second-degree murder and held in the Grant County Jail on $500,000 bond. A vehicle rollover shortly before 2 p.m. tied up traffic that was trying to get onto the George Sellar Bridge, but amazingly caused no serious injuries. Emergency services said the accident happened on the Stevens Street approach to the bridge on the Wenatchee side of the Columbia River. The crash blocked the eastbound lanes this afternoon while crews worked to clear away the damaged vehicle. No word yet on what may have caused that accident. The city of Leavenworth may soon adopt a multifamily housing tax exemption, a tax strategy designed to lure apartment developments to communities that need them. The city council plans a public hearing on Tuesday night on that proposal, which would offer a 12-year property tax exemption for rental homes or 20 years for owner-occupied homes. Either exemption would require at least 25% of the housing units to be affordable to low or moderate income occupants. It would only apply in areas zoned for commercial or multifamily apartment occupancy. The council meets Tuesday at 7 p.m. The regional director for the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife met with Chelan County commissioners this morning, outlining a new land transfer meant to improve the Clockham wildlife area. Brock Haynes told the board a Chelan County family wants to sell 742 acres in Scroggy Canyon just south of Wenatchee, which lies adjacent to the wildlife area. Hannah Bates, who oversees the Clockham land, says the acquisition would enhance the area, which stretches south into Kittitas County.
It's a beautiful piece that's connected to our existing lands. It's got mule deer, elk, bighorn sheep. There's a lot of potential restoration habitat availability there where we can look into shrub step restoration and resilience there in that area that's been hit by wildfires previously. So there's a chance to really mitigate for those areas and then restore them back to historical range. It's also a very big area for recreation, being so close to the parking access and headquarters building there. So there's a lot of opportunity for the public if we were to acquire this property as well.
Public Lands Commissioner Hillary Franz is out of the race for governor. Franz announced last Friday that she's switching gears and setting her sights on Congress for U.S. Representative Derek Kilmer, who represents Washington's 6th District, and announced he will not run for re-election. Franz first announced her bid for governor in May. In her announcement, Franz highlighted issues like rising house prices, reproductive rights, and the climate crisis as reason why she's running for Congress. Franz first took office as Lands Commissioner in 2017. When we come back, State Representative Mike Steele served as the ribbon cutter for the celebration of the completion of 2 new homes with Chelan Valley Housing Trust. Enterprise for Equity has announced the 37 graduates from the 2023 Micro Business Graduate Showcase, 5 of which are Wenatchee businesses. And the North Cascades Highway was shut down Saturday due to a blast of wintry weather. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why people here drive Honda. Dependable all-wheel drive with traction control, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to fill up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda is known for legendary fuel efficiency? Great deals are here now, and so is Mr. Frost. So see your Inland Northwest Honda dealer today. Honda can handle it.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous Farmers Market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets. As Chelan's premier lifestyle store, Willow, find unique home decor, clothing, jewelry, and more. Come visit for a welcoming and memorable shopping experience.
Deepwater Electronics is your one-stop shop for the latest in TV and sound technology. Whether you build your home theater or let them do it for you, Deepwater Electronics is the clear choice.
The switch is on to T-Mobile. Get the best 5G experience and the customer service you depend on. Only at Chelan Wireless in downtown Chelan.
State Representative Mike Steele served as the ribbon cutter for the celebration of the completion of 2 new homes with Chelan Valley Housing Trust. The local organization serves to fight against the local housing crisis by providing more affordable housing, such as these 2 new structures. Both of the 3-bedroom homes located on Iowa Street sold for $330,000 and are scheduled for occupancy next month. That's below the Chelan median home price of $638,000. K&L Construction served as the general contractor for the project, and the new homeowners are local teachers and retail workers. Enterprise for Equity has announced 37 graduates from the 2023 Micro Business Graduate Showcase, 5 of which are Wenatchee businesses. Enterprise for Equity is an organization that provides resources and educational programs to both existing and budding entrepreneurs. The 5 local businesses that graduated the Showcase program are NAMI Health Zone, King Pizza, Lupin Family Medicine, Celeste Davina Crystal Shop, and Wenatchee Insurance. This means that each business successfully completed over 60 hours of coaching and business training focused on growth and development. A sculpture dedication ceremony will remember a former Wenatchee Valley College at Omak professor this week, David Lindblad, who taught science, history, philosophy, and communications courses, passed away in 2019 from leukemia. The Wenatchee Valley College at Omak Foundation had previously established the David A. Lindblad Memorial Book Fund. That's to help students receive up to $75 per quarter for book expenses, and now he'll be honored with a sculpture. Okanagan artist Dan Brown crafted the sculpture, and its funding was supported by the student government. The dedication ceremony will take place on Wednesday, November 15th, near the fish sculpture on the Omak campus at 3 p.m. The North Cascades Highway was shut down Saturday due to a blast of wintry weather. The high mountain pass on Highway 20 that connects the Methow Valley to Skagit County closes every year for winter, but this closure was thought to be temporary. Washington Department of Transportation crews were evaluating their options today. Saturday brought up to 6 inches of snow in an hour to the pass and raised the risk of accidents and avalanches. The closure is between milepost 134 on the western side and milepost 171 on the east. Coming up next in tonight's feature story, we'll continue our conversation with 7th District Representative Jacqueline Maycumber, who represents Douglas, Okanagan, and part of Grant County. Some rain showers are possible Wednesday, but generally expect nice fall weather for the rest of the week. I'll have all the details in your complete North Central Washington weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
Hi everybody, Dan Coos alongside Jesse Coble from Alpine Air. There's ice on my heat pump and under my heat pump.
Well, ice under your heat pump is normal. When we go into a defrost cycle, it melts the frost off, creates water, which freezes to the ground. Ice around your heat pump is a thing that you should probably give us a call about.
Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air for heat and air. Call Alpine Air. Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks.
Winter is a great time to trade in your current hot tub. Turn your old hot tub into money with Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa's trade-in program. You can save $500 to $1,000 off of any new artesian spa or take advantage of a free Bluetooth music experience. Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa recommends draining your hot tub every 3 months. Ask us about our drain and refill special. Stop on by Blue Lagoon Pool & Spa today.
In Digital Media Arts program, we learn about video production gear and editing by the combination of class projects and nonprofit work and employment.
It makes things happen.
Yeah.
It's pretty magical.
We work in the industry at the Wenatchee Road, NCWLIFE channel, and the Town Toyota Center events. Every day we work with industry standard equipment for a hands-on learning experience.
In tonight's features story, Jacqueline Maycumber is the state representative of Washington's 7th District, which includes Douglas, Okanagan, and part of Grant County. Maycumber says she ran for the House to try and help rural kids learn skills they could bring back to their communities. Last week, she told NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins that legislation she successfully sponsored earlier this year may help to do just that.
Growing up in Eastern Washington and seeing as a graduation went and our kids left and they had to go to other places to become successful or become educated, making sure our kids had the same opportunities we did. And I didn't really see that happening in the last few years. So making sure that they have the opportunity to education, the economic opportunities, and then the futures in our community, that we're not exporting our greatest generation or our greatest commodity, and that's our kids.
Well, one thing that you brought forward through the House, talking about kids and opportunities, was House Bill 1013, which established regional apprenticeship programs for the trades. What spurred that, and what kind of effects do you expect the bill to have?
Well, I'm very excited. It's been signed into law. So right here in Douglas County, we're going to see the great benefits, hopefully soon. So what it did, it's kind of like Running Start for the trades. So instead of college, you should have the opportunity to learn some skills and some trades for your future. And the building trades and a lot of other trades, from medical field to anything from plumbing, you need those skills. And I saw kids graduating high school with not understanding, what their skill set is, what they felt good about, and hope. Really hope for the future. If you knew you were going to go to college, you had that opportunity. But if you didn't, where would you go? And asking them to move somewhere was a little more difficult. Get training somewhere else, go somewhere. So having that opportunity while you're in high school, that's the most important thing, and learning what you're good at. So I'm very excited about this policy. It was signed into law. It passed the House and the Senate, and I'm really excited to, once again, get those skills, what we call hands-on skills, back into high schools. So kids will, when they leave, they will have a job, they'll have an opportunity, or they'll have a skill.
It establishes trade centers, or trades education centers, 5 of them, I think, statewide, 2 of which have to be on the east side of the Cascades.
Yes.
So you see those outreaches having benefits for your district, Douglas County, I think you mentioned?
Yes, absolutely. So the Eastern Washington ones are directed towards the ESDs. So our whole ESD 171 will have access. So each high school has access to the curriculum, which is one of the curriculums they can choose is the AGC, so general contractors. So that's a basis that has been approved through the state of Washington, or apprenticeships can come in, whether that's plumbers or pipe fitters or operators or carpenters. They can come in to the high schools, provide the curriculum, so they're learning that opportunity and that hands-on skills, and we can do it all through the corridor on 171 and Eastern Washington 101.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope your Monday was a good one. Turned out to be a pretty nice weekend, too. We thought we'd get a lot of wind Saturday here in Wenatchee. Really didn't happen, and turned out to be, all in all, a pretty nice weekend. Nice start to our work week, too. This is from our lower Wenatchee Heights Sky-Fi tower camera. It's our Wenatchee Heights East camera, and Nice day across the Wenatchee Valley. Lots of blue sky out there today. A little bit of a wind that kind of made it feel cool at times. But boy, all in all, it was nice and mild. And we are going to stay pretty seasonal as we get through the this coming week. 45s, and it looks like pretty much mid-40s for high temperatures. I think these might be a little bit low, but all in all, we're going to stay pretty much in the mid to upper 40s throughout the rest of this week, and that's just about where we should be for this time of year. But today, not where we should be for this time of year. 54, our unofficial high temperature. That's 9 degrees above where we should be for a high this time of year. 37, our low this morning. That too above what we should see for low temperatures. 6 degrees higher. 31 is normal. 67, our record high temperature. That was set just a few years ago in 2015. Our record cold, 14 degrees. That was set in 1985. Sunrise this morning, 7:02, and the sun set this afternoon at 4:27. All right, let's get you into your forecast now. Tomorrow, temperatures a little bit cooler than today. This was a lot warmer than we thought we'd get to today. This is about where we thought our highs today would be, but tomorrow, generally in those upper 40s. 48 for Moses Lake and Ephrata. The warm spots, Quincy and Wenatchee at 49 degrees, and most of us, as I mentioned, at least into the mid and upper 40s. Even Lake Chelan, or Lake Wenatchee rather, mid 40s tomorrow at 44 degrees. Tonight we can expect partly cloudy skies, mainly from this large area of low pressure that's just off the coast of California. With clear skies though, it's going to be a little chillier this morning with low temperatures right around that 30-degree mark. Getting into Tuesday then, sunny skies all around. With this low pressure, there's still an area of high pressure that's trying to nose its way into the Pacific Northwest. There's the base high out in the Pacific still, so not a bad day tomorrow. For midweek Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies. This system will actually throw some clouds our way, and maybe that's our chance for precip. Snow in the Cascades for Wednesday, with high temperatures mainly in the upper 40s for Wednesday. And then on Thursday, boy, a nice one. Sunny and seasonal. We'll see highs somewhere into those mid and upper 40s. Once again, a high pressure ridge is built up and over the Pacific Northwest, so it should make for a really nice end of our work week. For Friday, mostly sunny, high pressure in control. Going to be decent with high temperatures again on Friday, generally in the mid to upper 40s. And look at all of the clear skies throughout the Intermountain West and over into the Plain States. That will continue into Friday and Saturday. Partly cloudy skies for Saturday. This will be our real chance for rain. Just a bit of a trough of low pressure here, and that will bring clouds and a good area of rain shower activity around Washington and Oregon too. Saturday's high temperatures in the upper 40s, and then getting you into the end of the forecast on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies. We're going to see some breezy conditions as well. 20% chance for showers. Most of that should be along the Cascades. Temperature-wise, though, for Sunday, not too bad with high temperatures right around 50 degrees. All right, your 7-day forecast now. 31 overnight tonight. Sunny and mild tomorrow, 49. But notice our lows the next 2 nights. Going to get down into the upper 20s. Just that slight chance for rain on Wednesday and 49. And then a couple of nice days. Thursday and Friday, lots of sunshine and 47. Our best chance for rain will be this weekend. Saturday, partly cloudy. Evening rain, 40% chance of that, and 48. And then just a scattered shower or two on Sunday with mostly cloudy skies. High temperature then, 49 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next tonight, sports report and more with Eric Granstrom as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
I have no idea what I'm doing. That's why we need you. We need people to run camera so I can get back down on the broadcast and talk about what's going on. We pay $75 per event. If it's sports, if it's a parade, if it's Apple Blossom, if it's a Super Oval, $75. If that sounds like some extra good money for you, we'd love you to be part of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. sports@ncwlife.com. In the meantime, I gotta go figure out this camera. Chelan stands atop the volleyball world once again. The Goats won their 4th straight 1A volleyball championship in the past 5 years over the weekend in the Yakima Valley Sundome. After straight set wins over Montesano and Lakeside Friday, Chelan moved into the championship match with a 3-0 win over Meridian. In the finals, the Goats won the opener 25-15. Freeman came back to win the second set 25-18. Then it was all Chelan as they won the third 25-20 and the fourth 25-23. Congratulations to Chelan. Ellensburg lost its chance for a state 2A volleyball championship Friday with a 3-2 loss in the quarterfinals to the eventual champion Ridgefield. Bulldogs bounced back with wins over Tumwater and Pullman Saturday to take 5th. It's the 11th state volleyball trophy for Ellensburg in school history and first since a 2nd place finish in 2019. Ephrata also came home with some hardware with a 7th place finish at the state 2A volleyball tournament. After an opening round loss to Ridgefield, the Tigers came back to beat Washington, Shadow Park, and Black Hills to capture Ephrata's first trophy in 33 years. Well, Cashmere came close to making a state 1A girls soccer Final Four, but not close enough. The Bulldogs fell at home in a hard-fought quarterfinal game Saturday afternoon, 1-0 the final to La Center. With the loss, Cashmere's season comes to an end. Okanagan also had its girls soccer season come to an end Saturday. In the 1B-2B tournament, the Bulldogs fell to Kalamba by a final of 3-0. Caribou Trail League has 2 teams still alive for the state 1A football tournament. Cashmere scored 42 unanswered points to beat Toppenish Friday, 49-14. The Bulldogs advanced to the quarterfinals to face Seton Catholic at Leibofto Field of the Apple Bowl this Saturday at 4 o'clock. Omak also advanced to the quarterfinals with a 21-7 win at La Center. The Pioneers play Royal Friday night at 6 o'clock. Ephrata and Othello seasons came to an end Saturday in the first round of the state 2A football tournament. Tigers were shut out at North Kitsap 49-0. Othello fell at Enumclaw 49-12. Brewster season came to an end in the first round of the state 2B football tournament. The Bears fell to Goldendale on the road Friday afternoon, 67-22 the final. Goldendale advances to the quarters to face Okanagan Saturday. That'll be in the Apple Bowl at 1 o'clock. Well, the winds of promise were blowing for Elmira Cooley Heartland and Moses Lake Saturday as they beat Concrete 42-26 in the first round of the state 1B football tournament. Winds whipped up to 40 miles an hour as the Warriors advanced to play Mossy Rock in Tenino Saturday at 12:30. Wellpinett won to advance to face Liberty Bell. That'll be in the Apple Bowl Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So 3 games in the state playoffs this Saturday in Wenatchee. Well, the Wenatchee Wild's 8-game winning streak came to an end over the weekend in Alberta. Lethbridge took down the Wild Friday 5-1. Evan Friesen tied the game up early in the second period, but it would be all Hurricanes from there.
Isagai goes rink wide. Friesen a shot, scores! Puck free, and Arnson will clear it, but the puck hit the back bar, and the referee indicating a goal. And it's a tie game, 1-1. Wilkie gets it back in the corner for Svetlikov. A shot, he scores! That was needed for Blake Svetlikov. His first and 6, and the Hurricanes are back in front, 2-1. Stephen Arp pulls away on the right wing, slipped it over. Fraser to the backhand, stopped by Menigan. Tyson Zimmer, he'll delay at center ice and turn back before giving it away. Wood a steal, breakaway, shorthanded. Briley Wood stopped by Menigan. McCutcheon shoots it back to the left point. Gazowski to the top. Doyle, return pass. Gazowski lets a shot go, scores! In across the line. Gazowski high slot, couldn't shoot, just works it to the corner. 5 seconds to go. Noster centered. Gazowski scores! 5-1 the final. The Lethbridge Hurricanes can thank their goaltender. Harrison Menigan, 22 saves.
Medicine Hat scored 2 first-period goals on Saturday en route to a 4-1 win over the Wild. Friesen scored his 2nd goal of the weekend and his 8th of the season just before the end of the first period to give the Wild some hope.
Van Mulligan trying to go out front. Here's a chance. One-timer. Friesen scores with 21.7 seconds left here in this first period. And the Tigers, who had that 2-1 lead, it's down to 1 as Evan Friesen will cash in.
Tigers look to get back in the offense.
Face-off win. Here's a shot. Basha scores! Didn't need a power play. Just needed Andrew Basha for goals in consecutive games. It's his 7th and the Tigers regain a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. Oasis Wiseblood have had a ton of different line mates. Here's another one. Shot, scores! Hunter St. Martin off the bench. With 1:13 to go in the second, Tigers push their lead to 4-1. And now here come the Wild on a 2-on-1. Young to Sherbima, breakaway, shorthanded, great move. Somehow, Zach Sahara got a piece of it. What a save! Time is going to run out, and hot damn, the Minnesota Tigers for the first time this season have won 4 in a row with a 4-1 victory over the Wenatchee Wild.
Wenatchee returns home Wednesday to host the Tri-City Americans at the Town Toyota Center at 6 o'clock. Wednesday's game, by the way, sponsored by Local Tel. The Seattle Kraken continued to struggle in the early part of the NHL schedule on Saturday. Edmonton took down the Kraken at Climate Pledge Arena 4-1. Jaden Schwartz found the back of the net while Philip Grubauer struggled in net for Seattle. Grubauer was replaced after allowing 4 goals by Joey Decord, who stopped all 9 shots he faced. Seattle's back at home tonight at 7 to host the Colorado Avalanche. That game on Root Sports Northwest. 5th-ranked Washington was the only Northwest college football team to pick up a win on Saturday. Huskies' stingy defense clamped down on Utah in the second half as Washington improved to 10-0 with a 35-28 win. Coach Kalen DeBoer was pleased about another win against a quality opponent.
First of all, I'm really proud of our guys. Just tale of two halves there, really. Just, kind of a shootout the first half, and then the second half, both teams, especially the defenses, settling in. I thought we did a good job still just attacking and, found a way to put some points on the board. Came up short with the points on that last drive, which would have certainly sealed it a little easier for us. But proud of the fight, proud of the way that our guys just as a team come together when it matters most.
Washington State lost its 6th straight Saturday, falling to Cal 42-39. Cougar coach Jake Dickert says WSU continues to grab defeat from the jaws of victory.
First, obviously a disappointing outcome. I'm proud of our guys' fight. We're down 18, 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. There was no quit. There was a belief. They kept fighting for it. And, but at the end of the day, we're finding new ways to lose football games. And that's, ultimately on me, and I'll take that ownership, and ball security is everything. And, but in all 3 phases, once again, we'll see things that we didn't do, we didn't execute, that we can control, that Cal took advantage of us and lost a tight football game. I mean, those are the reality of it. There's some bright spots. Leo Palasi, bright spot. Some of our defense at times better, right? But every critical moment, we got to be able to execute and do what we do and take care of the ball and take advantage of some opportunities that we were given tonight that we weren't in all 3 phases.
Montana State demolished Eastern Washington 57-14. Central Washington lost its final game of the season at Texas Permian Basin 42-14. Wildcats still qualified for the NCAA Division II championship and will play at Western Colorado coming up on Saturday. Well, Jason Myers connected on 5 field goals Sunday, including the game winner as the Seahawks stopped the Washington Commanders 29-26. After a lackluster first half, Geno Smith caught fire in the second half, throwing for 369 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Smith hit DK Metcalf on a big gain to set up the game-winning field goal for Myers at just the end of regulation.
Need about the 35, 38-yard line to feel comfortable. Smith, ball down. He's got to get down. He's got it. Metcalf fighting. You can't fight for yards. He's got to hurry. 15 seconds and counting. They've got to unstack and spike it. Jason Myers for the Seattle win. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. Seattle wins it. 29-26. The final.
Seattle improved to 6-3 with a win and head to L.A. Sunday to face the Rams at 1:25 on Fox. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Monday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us. Have a great night.
Hello, television family. Grab your cup of coffee each weekday morning and join me. I'm Dan Kuntz, the host of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. It's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. It's everything you need to start your day. We're live and we're local at 7 a.m. every weekday on the NCWLIFE channel.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.